As far as I'm concerned, he doesn't need to even take this any further. He needs to sit his behind down, go home, and lick his wounds. He put himself in this situation. It is what it is. I'm going to remind everybody in America and beyond what I said yesterday. If it were up to me, whether it was upheld for 6 games or reduced to 4 games, this man would be suspended for stupidity. Finding yourself in this situation, putting yourself in a situation where over the course of 3 days, July 17th, 19th, and 21 of 2016, you had 5 separate incidences allegedly involving domestic violence with this particular woman. You know, if it was one time and you're denying it, it's he said, she said. But as far as I'm concerned, after that, the other 4 times are all on you because you should have made sure that you weren't in that situation to begin with. But he did not do that. And so because of that, you've impugned and sullied the shield, the integrity of the game. Your conduct or alleged conduct or imagery that you brought to the equation is to the detriment of the National Football League as far as they're concerned. Under the collective bargaining agreement, Roger Goodell has the right to make the decision that he made, which is something you knew when you decided to enter the NFL, and you still found yourself in this situation. So it is what it is to me. It's just one of those situations that's incredibly unfortunate. I'm not surprised that the arbitrator upheld the decision because the arbitrator, his job, Harold Henderson's job, wasn't to define guilt or innocence on a part of Ezekiel Elliott as the lawyers on Ezekiel Elliott's side are trying to proclaim. His responsibility and job was to basically decide whether Roger Goodell in the league office acted arbitrarily and capricious in a certain fashion as it pertained to the suspension. And the bottom line is that according to the laws of the CBA, which the Players Association agreed to, Roger Goodell was perfectly within his right to make this decision, and there was no other real decision that the arbitrator could make. So the judges will come on, and it will become a federal issue, and we'll hear from the courts. I think all of that is predictable, and they'll lambaste the NFL. They'll talk about Roger Goodell and how he's stepping beyond the bounds and all of this other stuff. But in the end, they will be just like almost everyone else. They will relent and submit to the collective bargaining agreement, because if they don't, they will open a Pandora's box where everybody will get to flood the courts with these cases, and they are not going to allow that to happen. Ezekiel Elliott will serve 6 games no matter what the hell he does, and you can book money on that.